our top three. So that's our front row. We go Dylan Telford. He's had back-to-back crashes and back-to-back weekends, so still nursing an injury. So we'll see how we go with this one here. The lights are about to go out. And we get underway with the iPone Oils Formula 1 Race 2. Zach Fuller, a great start. Also, Toby Summers off the second row. So he's gone straight through the middle of the front row. And he's got the man under brake. So Toby Summers, Avalon Biddle around the outside, though. So Avalon Biddle just holds a little corner speed there to go around into the front. So the MTF Finance bright yellow machine for Kawasaki New Zealand and all her other great sponsors, Aussie Performance. Rogan Chandler up the inside of Toby Summers, so change for second place. That was a good move. Brave into Splash. Rogan Chandler, man, he was impressive in race number 1 and already trying to get out in front. He gets a great drive out of the left-hander. Avalon Biddle just coming under immense pressure now from the Blue Crew Yamaha. It's Avalon and Rogan, 1 and 2 at the moment. Toby Summers ahead of Dale Finch. Dylan Telford got a good start. He is in front of Zach Fuller there in about 6th place. So having a look at this one here, Rogan Chandler already up the inside and gone. A new race leader, so Rogan Chandler not mucking around with this one, Spider. Out in front at the moment, Avalon Biddle is all she can do is watch him run off with this one down the back straight.
Where is Zach Fuller in this? Zach Fuller's back about 6th or 7th place, so he should be right up at the sharp end, but it is hectic out there. It's absolutely hectic. 5 different bikes in the first 5 with different brands. We had Triumph, we had Yamaha, we had Kawasaki, we had MV Augusta, and yeah, absolutely outstanding. Rogan Chandler drops his leg down now. Now remember the last 2 years at the Suzuki International Series, Avalon Biddle made uncharacteristic mistakes here at Toyota and lost the front end both times. I think Toby dropped it twice as well one year. So that's her nemesis, that corner, but she's still going in there. She won't even remember about that. She'll just get on and stay focused on the MTF Finance. Ken Dobson supported Kawasaki ZXR 600. She's got Toby Summers in the mix too that's hunting her down. And Toby, I was talking to him before, he just wants to go faster as he always does, but right now Toby is sitting in 4th place. Who's that in 3rd?
Yeah, Dylan Telford Dylan Telford in behind Toby there, as well as Zach Fuller. So that's the update there. Rogan Chandler, Avalon Biddle, Dale Finch, your top 3. Toby Summers, Dylan Telford, and Zach Fuller. That's the next 4 off the ranks there. So this one's going to be good. This one's still an 8-lapper. It's advertised as an 8-lapper, and we've kept this one as an 8. Going flying with Rogan Chandler already a decent advantage as he heads out of turn number 7 and on the run down the front straight. We'll have a look at lap times. He was about a 10th of a second off lap record pace last time around, and so let's have a look at this one. Avalon Biddle is now in desperate defensive mode as Dale Finch starts to reel in her and put some pressure on there. So brilliant racing all round, Spider, and still 7 laps to go.
Indeed, nowhere near that record time. 1:04.659 set here last year by Damon Rees. No, that's, oh look, I'm looking at the Formula 1 one. So we're looking at the Formula 2, 1:07.046. We're actually not too far away, 1:07.415. But Rogan Chandler will know by his pit crew information that he's got this race under control with a lead of 1.422 seconds. The battle is on for second place. Dale Finch hunts down Avalon Biddle. He's riding a 675 3-cylinder machine against the 600 of Avalon Biddle. Avalon Biddle had a horror start to her season last weekend up at Taupo, lunched a motor, and they had to drive back down to Palmerston North Fielding and pick up the spare motor and get that bike back out there. But she's all put that behind her, and right now something's going on because Dale Finch just had some sort of problem coming out of Higgins, and that lead has just increased to second place there. Avalon Biddle's got about 80 or 90 metres.
Oh,
the lead bike's down. Rogan
down.
Chandler lost the front end there. He's up, he's okay, he's just a little bit, let's say, pissed off. But that's handed the lead to Avalon Biddle, and Dale Finch there in 3rd place. Dylan Telford, he's had a couple of crashes this weekend. He's riding strongly on the number 20 bike. Toby Summers then, Zach Fuller, Luca Durning, Tarvin Walker. Tarvin Walker out there. Look at this 3-way battle going on for 3rd place there. Outstanding racing. It is 22, 20 and 80 there. So we've got the Kawasaki, the MV Augusta and the Honda. This is a 2009 Honda, so 11 years old.
Yeah, this is great racing. I tell you what, this definitely got the attention of Dale Finch. Once he saw Rogan lose the front wheel coming out of turn number 7, it's sort of pricked his ears up. He's really pushing hard now. Avalon Biddle leads Dale Finch into Higgins. There's not much between that battle for the lead. And then we go to the 3-way fight. Dylan Telford, Toby Summers and Zach Fuller. So there's a 2-way fight for the front and 3-way battle for the minor money on the podium. So this one's going to be really, really good. Unfortunately, Rogan Chandler did not need to do that. He had a comfortable lead lead, he will be gutted.
Maybe that was the commentator's curse, because I mentioned that he'll have his race under control, so maybe that was what it was, Brad Ritchie.
Maybe. Here we go, this one here, neck and neck, less than 10th of a second in it when they cross the line. It's Avalon Biddle and Dale Finch, hammer and tongs into turn one. Avalon Biddle was very, very good defensively, so Dale's going to have to really work for this one. It's brilliant to see these two finding out there. Dale Finch, a miraculous save to race one at Taupo last week, managed to get 6th place out of a near off into turn number one, but he's still in the championship hunt. We've got Dylan Telford, good ride from Dylan. He's in 3rd place at the moment on the MV Augusta, had a big Friday crash at Taupo, and then finally started to feel right and had another crash here on Friday at Manfeild, so he's had both sides of his hip heavily bruised and just feeling very, very sore and beaten up, but doing a good job. 3rd place, Toby Summers and Zach Fuller, 4th and 5th. This is good battle from those two there. So we watch the battle into Higgins. It is still Avalon Biddle ahead of Dale Finch. So Avalon on the MTF Finance Kawasaki with Carl Cox Motorsport helping her this year. It's going to be cool to see her, the number 50 on board Spider. So we'll talk to Avalon about the number 50. That was her original race number from years ago, and it also coincides with the 50 years of MTF Finance. So cool to see that as they are nearly side by side around the front straight. Wheel-to-wheel racing here for the F2 iPone Oils feature race here. Up the inside, Dale Finch. I think he might have got that job done. He's in a bit deep, but pulls it up nicely. Dale Finch, new race leader, Spider, with 3 laps to go, and we're on here.
I know Jaden and Stephanie from Scott Structure will be sitting there whooping. They wouldn't have said it last time round when he had a crash, but big hats off to Tarvin Walker, who had a horror crash this morning in the qualifying session. Went out in the second race on the spare bike, but didn't even start, and now he's up to 6, and he had to start off the back row of the grid because he never set a qualifying time. So he's on the bright pink 21. He's now got support, factory support from Kawasaki New Zealand. He's earned that. He spent a number of years running around on a bike as hard as he can, and he's earned it. And a big shout out to his mum Cairo in Australia. I know she'll be tuned in listening, but look at that lead that Dale Finch has got. He's got about 170 metres. The fastest lap so far is 107.415 Rogan Chandler. We've got a 108.9 last lap for Avalon, a 108.89 for Dale Finch. Both of them are about half a second, nearly a second off their time. So times are slowing down towards the end of this race as we've got 3 laps to go. Can Avalon Biddle reel in the number 1 bike there on the track? Well, it looks like Zach Fuller's having a big ding-dong there with Dylan Telford. So Zach Fuller on the 2009 Honda CBR 600. That's an incredible ride from the young fella, a graduate of the Gixxer Cup there, Brad Ritchie.
Yeah, he's done a great job. Just held the corner speed out of turn 7, got the drive down the front straight, and now he's got the move done before the S's. So Zach Fuller had a podium earlier today and looking all business as usual here. Didn't quite get the great start, but has managed to pull off a couple of good moves. So keep an eye on this battle because we've got Dale and Avalon now sort of separated from each other, and the fastest man on track is now the man in 3rd, Zach Fuller. He's going to try and reel in these guys and have a good little fight here. We've got 2 laps to go, so he'll be running out of laps, but managed to get himself now into the podium. Dylan Telford, Toby Summers still 4th and 5th. We've got Tarvin Walker and Luca Durning. They're having a good battle. That's them in 6th and 7th, with Hamish Fox, Luke Riley and Jacob Stroud rounding out our top 10. But the white flag ready and waiting for Dale Finch, and a big drama here in the F2 for the championship as the championship leader and race leader Rogan Chandler is having to watch this from the sideline, Spider.
Indeed. Zach Fuller's absolutely on fire. He's 0.8 of a second quicker than the other 2 riders in front of him, and he's reeling them in. So Zach Fuller there, he's certainly absolutely outstanding this season. He's been followed by Dylan Telford. He's going to get on the back of Avalon Biddle. She's a bit lighter, and I think she'll get through these S's a little bit quicker, but that Honda's starting to reel him in. And the lead's whittled away. It's 0.5 of a second. Dale Finch's last lap was a 108.9. 108.8 for Avalon, so just 0.1 of a second, but it's still within touching distance, and it still requires a lot of concentration, particularly for Dale Finch out the front, but I think he's a man that can concentrate properly. Yeah. Look at Zach Fuller reeling in Avalon Biddle. Do you think there's going to be a change of position there, Brad Ritchie? Oh,
it's going to have to be. It's going to have to happen pretty quickly. But no, I think it's going to be a bit standard coming out of Higgins there. Avalon Biddle. How good is the drive out of there? So it looks like Avalon's taken a nice tight defensive line. So Zach Fuller has a chance here. It's going to have to be a big move into turn 7. I don't think he's quite close enough. Dale Finch enters the final corner. The checkered flag ready and waiting. This will feel really good. He won race 2 last weekend, and he's going to do the same thing again. So it's going to be Dale Finch. He's going to take race number 2 here. Avalon Biddle's going to do enough to hang on to second. Zach Fuller chased hard all the way and has to settle for 3rd. Dylan Telford, that's a good ride from Dylan after talking to Dylan this morning. He was not feeling too good, but to have fourth place there feels good for him. Toby Summers, another fifth place for Toby. And then we go back to Luke Gadurning, who is there in sixth place. We've got Hamish Fox there. So we're not sure what happened to Tarbin Walker. There he is at the back of the train coming through. So drama for Tarbin Walker. I'm not sure what happened to him there, but loses a few positions on the final lap. We've got Luke Riley, Jacob Stroud, and then Tarbin. We've got Jeff Crute coming through there in about 13th, 11th place.
I don't know what's going on with Tarbin. Sorry to interrupt, but he's just set his fastest time, a 109.661 on that last lap. So I think he had a problem there 2 laps ago and just set the gave it the jandle and got in there. So yeah, I don't know what happened quite there, Brad Ritchie. We've only got several sets of eyes in here and we can't see everything, but the timing doesn't lie. So the fastest laps for Tarbin Walker, Jeff Crute, and in that last lap. So 11 finishes out of 13 starters.
Well, just before we get an opportunity to do our podium, good opportunity to be here at the moment on pit lane to catch up with Mitch Rees. First of all, Mitch, time to reflect on your result. I know you're going to say how much it was down to the bike, but hey, you've got to take a massive amount of credit because it takes a good pilot to get a win. But how's the confidence feeling right now?
Hey, it's pretty good, Neil. Just, best thing about that race was, I was just comfortable where I was and didn't really have to push the envelope. So, just working away, like I say, every session, every time I go on the bike, it's just getting confident and being fast every time. So, it only getting better and better. So, yeah.
Okay. Phil in there, thank you. So there we are as the Jixers roll through. We'll have an opportunity to do our iPhone Wheels F2 podium down here, and already the cheers and claps for the others. And nice to see that Zach has made it up here. So Zach Fuller taking some time. Evan there still holding on to that second, and of course 17. And talk about Finch, and absolutely wicked to see his influence into this race. So super cool to watch. I think as you move around these bikes, there's always an opportunity to feel the heat, whether it be from the tyres or the bike themselves or anything that's going on. So pretty wicked to catch them, and right here at the moment for our podium. And to Zach, well, we were a bit worried, Zach, you were leaving it a little bit late. You had to work for that one.
Yeah, I wish I had a couple more laps and then I could have maybe gone for the win, but yeah, feeling really good. Bike was handling amazing, and yeah, times are coming down, and yeah, learning heaps from these guys. It's wicked. Yeah.
Right, so now we've had a little bit more sun to come out here. We had cloud cover late morning and the sun coming out now. Made a difference to track. Is that suiting you?
Yeah, it was a little bit slippery, as you might have seen in the first 3 laps of mine, but once I got the grips of it and just started picking my way through, and yeah, it was good. Yeah. Right.
Well, the Jixers gave you the opportunity to race at Wanganui for the first time. Now you're going to take a massive 600 through there. How are you feeling about Boxing Day?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's just like a big motocross track, and I always do pretty well there. So, yeah, it should be a heap of fun.
Well done. What a great attitude to take towards us. Thank you, Zach Fuller, ladies and gentlemen. So pretty cool to see. Look, who's the last one here but Mum? Who's the most special but Mum? And hey, Ev, congratulations. What was the first thought going through when Rogan lost it on the corner? All of a sudden you're there.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't believe that, to be honest. But he got past me, I think, on lap 1 or 2, and I followed him in there. Oh my God, scariest moment of my life. Like, he was so fast around that corner. I don't know how he did it, and unfortunately it caught him out. So yeah, it was pretty cool to be leading a race again, but I knew Dale would be hot on my heels, and yeah, awesome salvage. I just want to say thanks to Johnny. He's watching this at the airport. He had to leave early, so he did all the hard work over the weekend and then had to shoot off. So thanks to him, MTF Finance, Kawasaki, and all my sponsors for making this happen.
Hey, but what about the fact that how many engines or changes have you done since Friday of last weekend? What's that, 9 days ago? What, we had 3 changes, have we? How many has it been?
Just 2, and we've got another one to come before Nationals, so yeah, it's going to be a busy summer.
Does indeed, all right, going to join us for Boxing Day?
No, not this year, unfortunately. Yeah, just a bit close to the start of Nationals, so I'll leave these boys to battle it out there, and see you all at round 1 at Ruapuna.
Merry Christmas to you, Ev. Lovely to have you with us, and see you. Let's go round 1.
Awesome. Thanks, Richie. Yeah.